Recorded Books and One Click Digital present Milo Speck, Accidental Agent, by Linda Urban, illustrated by Mariano Eppelbaum, narrated by L.J. Ganser. Chapter 1. Where Would You Be? Milo had read about magic before. He knew that kids in stories sometimes found magic in secret drawers or hidden away in attics. And he had always hoped that if he were to find magic, it would appear in the form of a mysterious silver coin, or a doorway to an enchanted world. But when magic came to Milo Speck, it came in the form of a sock. "Figures," said Milo. Grandmother, who believed that chores built character and kept young boys like Milo out of trouble, had left him a laundry basket full of socks to sort and match in pairs. It was a dreary task, particularly when it came to matching up his father's socks, which were all navy blue with white spots, it seemed, though Grandmother insisted that some of the spots were actually dots, and that both the spots and the dots were not all white, but light blue, or pale pink, or ivory, or gray, or beige. And should Milo become careless and match a blue spot sock with a pink dot sock, his father might not notice the error, and might wear the mismatched pair to his job at Tuckerman Fencing, and Mr. Tuckerman's assistant, who noticed everything, would surely think his father a dolt and have him sacked. And then where would they be? Milo wished he knew. He hoped they would be someplace marvelous, like in the books he and his father had read together. A sultan's tent, maybe? Or in the days of yore with knights and giants and people eating whole turkey legs for breakfast. He hoped they would not still be in Downriver, where turkey was just for Thanksgiving, and the only knights were plastic ones you got with purchase at Guinevere's Pizza and Subs. If he were a real knight, Milo thought, then his dad would probably be a knight too. The two of them would be heroes, riding black steeds through dark forests together, fighting ogres and swearing oaths. His dad would not have to worry about Mr. Tuckerman's assistant, or go on business trips like he had this week, and Grandmother, who wasn't even his real grandmother, but a live-in babysitting lady Tuckerman Fencing provided and paid for, could go back to wherever it was she came from, and Milo would never again have to tell a spot from a dot. This is what he was thinking when he reached into the laundry basket and pulled out a sock that was neither spotted nor dotted, nor was it navy blue. It was, in fact, yellow, and as large as the Christmas stockings that Milo had seen decorating the uptown shopping center. It was much larger than his father's foot, larger even than Grandmother's. But it must be Grandmother's, Milo thought, and there must be a second one. He flipped the contents of the basket onto the carpet and sifted through the dots and spots. There was no other yellow sock. Maybe it's still in the dryer, he thought. And down he went into the damp of the basement, where the washer and dryer sat on a tall wooden platform he and his father had built to keep the appliances from shorting out when the basement flooded, which it did most every time it rained. Milo opened the dryer door and reached into the dark of the machine. He felt nothing, not even the back of the dryer. He was too short. He was always too short, and in the words of Grandmother, scrawny. To her, this was a blessing, for although Milo was far too old for the styles offered in the Barely Boys section at the department store, he was still small enough to fit the largest sizes offered there. Few boys beyond kindergarten age would be caught dead in puppy dog pants or yellow duckling sweatshirts, of course, and the largest of the Barely Boys' clothes tended to linger on the racks and then go on sale at a significant discount. That is when Grandmother, who loved a bargain, bought them and brought them home to Milo. He saved the most humiliating outfits for weekends and snow days.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?